Hey guys, happy Fragrance Friday and also happy Halloween. I thought I would get a little bit festive and dress up a little bit. Today we are going to be going over all the fragrance mists and also the body moisturizers that I have used throughout this week. So we are going to start with last Friday and go up through Thursday, which was yesterday. And if you are interested in what I'm wearing today, I'm actually going to talk about what I'm wearing today because it is Halloween. So I do want to share my Halloween scent with you guys. I would also love to know what you guys are wearing on Halloween, which is today, this Friday. Go ahead and drop that in the comments. I would love to know. Also, if you do enjoy this type of content and you have not yet subscribed, I would love if you go ahead and take a moment and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And we're going to go ahead and get right into this. All right, guys, so we are going to go ahead and get right into this. I've been trying out a lot of new scents and kind of experimenting with some of the scents that I recently got. So I did pull out this Mrs. Claus's cocktail last Friday. This is a really punchy, fruity kind of scent. So if you like those kind of scents, you might want to check this one out. I think the packaging on this one is super cute. It's super festive for the Christmas holidays. They have this drink here, which is very fitting since it is called Mrs. Claus's cocktail. The packaging is super cute. The notes on this one are sparkling cranberry, pomegranate juice, and frosted citrus twist. The little saying on this one says, enjoy making extra festive sparkling cocktails inspired by our friends at the North Pole. And this is a hair and body mist, so you can use it in your hair as well. I did pick up this body cream to the Mrs. Claus's cocktail as well. I really wanted to have the match for this one since it is a fruity, kind of punchy fragrance. I don't have as many of those lotions, so I wanted to get the matching one for this one. I do really like this one. It does remind me of some other scents that have come out before. It kind of is giving me the Bright Christmas Morning type vibes, which I really like Bright Christmas Morning, but I think that one did come out this year as well. So, I mean, they are kind of close. Actually, I did want to find the Bright Christmas Morning one to compare to it. So I did find this one. This one is from, I believe it was last year when I picked this one up. This one definitely has kind of the same vibes as the Mrs. Claus's cocktail. They're both very fruity and juicy. Bright Christmas Morning is definitely a very kind of punchy, fruity fragrance as well. In my opinion, they are very close, even after smelling them back to back. I feel like these two scents are very close. They both have these berry scents in them, so they are very comparable, I would say. In this Mrs. Claus's cocktail one, I think I'm getting pretty much every single note that's listed here as well. So I'm definitely smelling that cranberry. I'm also smelling pomegranate, like it says, and the citrus twist. So I'm smelling it all in here, and it's giving it this really nice, punchy, Christmas, bright, fruity scent. As far as longevity on this one, I feel like the longevity was not as much as some for sure. This one definitely faded off a little bit quicker than other fragrance mists. A lot of berry fragrance mists do tend to do that more than like vanillas. Vanillas stick around a lot longer in my opinion than scents like berry scents. Overall, I think this is a good fragrance. I definitely recommend it if you do like bright, juicy, kind of fruity berry scents. Let's go ahead and move on to the next day. So now we are on Saturday and I pulled out this one. This one right here I've been absolutely loving, and now I do have the body cream as well as the fragrance mist. So this one is called Milk Bar Birthday Cake. You guys know how I love my Gourmand scents, so of course this is going to be one of my favorites. I think this is one of the best cake scents that Bath & Body Works has ever done. I do enjoy this one more than previous cake scents that they've done. They did one called, I think it was like confetti sparkle pop or something like that, and it was like a cake pop scent. They did that one a couple years, and I do like that one, but I feel like this almost is a little bit more realistic with the cake and the frosting. And I do like how this one's a little bit sweeter. Like this one feels like it has more frosting than cake. So I do like that about this one. As far as the packaging, I am a big fan of this packaging because I do love how the straw looks in this. And then I do love how it has all these sprinkles all over this clear packaging as well. So I really like the packaging. The fragrance notes on this one are layered vanilla cake, creamy frosting, and rainbow sprinkles. This one is also a hair and body mist as well. This one is just so incredibly good. I absolutely love this one. It definitely smells realistic. I would say it smells like a realistic cake frosting, in my opinion, because I'm not getting a ton of the cakiness. I feel like I get more of that sugary frosting, but I do get a touch of the cakiness as well. Honestly, I think this is my favorite out of the Milk Bar collection so far. I'm still experimenting around with the new ones, and I've only tried out like 2 of the new ones fully, but this one right here, this one I think takes the cake. I know, guys, that was probably like a really corny joke. Sorry, but this is definitely a winner in my book. I absolutely love this one. I also have the body cream to go with this one as well. I think the packaging on the body cream is really cute too. So the packaging has this piece of cake on here, and it also has all these sprinkles. So I think it's super cute. I absolutely love the packaging. I love the scent. I really can't think of anything that would improve this scent. Absolutely love. This is definitely a great scent. Moving on to Sunday, now we have this one right here. On Sunday, I used Touch of Gold. This is actually a pretty new one as well. This one came out pretty recently. I was a little bit hesitant about this one because it is a little bit deeper of a scent. In my opinion, this one is like a fruity floral, but it's like deeper. So it's definitely giving those fall vibes. So actually it is the perfect time of year for this one. The packaging on this one is gold, and it has some sparkles and texture on it as well. The cap's a little bit different on this one too. It has these ridges and everything, so it's a little bit fancier. The notes on this one are bright blackberries, golden orange blossom, and decadent tonka. The little saying on this one says, add a hint of shine to your everyday with this indulgent blend of gilded fruit and a bit of floral warmth. This one definitely has a long-lasting staying power. I feel like I smell this one all day when I wear it. I did pair it with the body cream as well, but it did last all day long. I feel like I get like a little bit of an incense note in this one, but I think it's probably just the orange blossom and the tonka maybe mixing together. This one does actually smell more like a perfume. So if you want something that smells a little bit more up-leveled, not gourmand at all, this one definitely is a lot more perfumey, and it still gives you those fall vibes. I do have the lotion right here as well. So this is what the lotion looks like. It's pretty much the same kind of packaging as the fragrance mist. So when pairing these together, it really did last all day long. This is definitely a very powerful and strong scent. Again, it is a lot more perfumey, and a lot of those kind of scents do last a lot longer than like gourmand scents. Now we are on Monday. So on Monday, I pulled out this gingerbread latte scent. I think the packaging is super cute. I absolutely love the packaging. No complaints whatsoever. The fragrance notes on this one are gingerbread, frosted pear, and brown sugar. This is also a hair and body mist too. The little saying on this one says, decorating holiday cookies is made even better with a festive latte on the side. Honestly, I really get no latte vibes from this whatsoever. I thought I was going to smell coffee from this since it did say latte. I mean, there are different types of lattes, but I was just under the impression I would get more of a coffee note in this one, even though that's not listed as the direct fragrance notes. I mean, latte is in the name, so I just automatically thought I would be getting a coffee note. So when I first opened this one and like first impressions, I was not impressed with this one whatsoever because it just was not what I was looking for, really. Like, this was something that smelled completely different than I expected it to. It has kind of a bready note in it, and it's almost like a vanilla as well. I really feel like I don't get much gingerbread in this scent either. It's not spicy whatsoever. It's definitely more of like a bready scent than an actual gingerbread. I really don't get much gingerbread or ginger note whatsoever. That being said, I feel like this is a little bit misleading. Like the name is misleading to what this actually smells like. In my opinion, this one does smell more like a vanilla with like a cookie note, but not really a gingerbread note. It's more of like a vanilla icing on a cookie. Like that's almost what I get with this one more than any kind of gingerbread latte scent. I did use it with the body cream. So this is what the body cream looks like. Pretty much the same as the fragrance mist. Super cute. I feel like this one has pretty decent longevity to it. So if you can get past the point of, it being called gingerbread latte and not really smelling like a gingerbread latte, I mean, I think this is a good scent. I just feel like it was a little bit misrepresented by the name. Okay, guys, now we are on Tuesday. So first I started with a base in this combo. I started off with this rich espresso scent. I recently just picked up the lotion to this rich espresso scent. I was super surprised that I actually started really liking this scent, and I think it's great to add into other scents. It's like a really warm espresso coffee scent. It almost comes off a little bit spicy at first, but when it dries down, I feel like it smells really good on my skin. It smells pretty much like a coffee house, but it's not super sweet. Like this one is not sweet. It's more of like a dark coffee and nutty kind of coffee. The packaging on this is pretty minimalistic. It's pretty much like the rest of their wellness line. The fragrance notes on this one are dark roast coffee and hazelnut froth. So yeah, I would definitely have to say it does smell like a dark roast coffee. So you have to like that darkness in a coffee to actually like this rich espresso scent. The sweetness in here is not really there. Like there's really not much sweetness in here. It's a little bit bitter, but there is warmth in there. And you do get a touch of the hazelnut as well. That nuttiness comes through a little bit too. So I started off with the base as rich espresso, but I did want to layer in another scent as well. This is Caramel Indulgence by Bodycology. I picked this one up at Walmart. They should still have this one if you are interested, and it's only like $5. Bodycology mists are super affordable, so definitely recommend, and they actually do have really good staying power. So this is what the packaging looks like on this one. I think it's super cute. I love how the caramel is on this packaging. It looks delicious. I skipped out on the lotion for this one because I cannot use Bodycology lotions. They make me really itchy and rash out. So I think there's something I'm allergic to in them. But Bodycology mists never bother me. This Caramel Indulgence scent on the front, it says the fragrance notes are caramel, pistachio, and coconut milk. On the back, this one is described as a delicious swirl of buttery caramel, toasted pistachio, and coconut bliss. This one definitely gives me some Sol de Janeiro Trosa 62 vibes. It is kind of in that same kind of beachy pistachio caramel kind of scent. It dries down a little bit differently. I would say the staying power on this one is good too. When I did use this one with the coffee base, I thought it actually smelled really delicious. It was like a caramel coffee. Absolutely recommend this scent, as well as recommending it to go with the rich espresso from Bath & Body Works. I love caramel coffee, so I mean, I loved this combo. All right, guys, we only have a couple more days left. On Wednesday, I did pull out one of the new Milk Bar scents, and this one right here is called Raspberry Holiday Pie Bar. So it has these like pie crumbles kind of on this clear bottle, which I think is cute, and it has a purple and white straw in there. This one has notes of sugar cookie, raspberry jelly, and toasted almonds. All these Milk Bar scents are actually hair and body mist, so you can use all of the Milk Bar scents in your hair. I do not have the matching body cream to go with this one yet. I do want to get this one because I think it's really good. So this is actually more of a jammy kind of syrupy raspberry scent. It's definitely giving a sugary jammy raspberry. Like this is so good. I love how sugary and jammy this raspberry is. It's pretty much like what it says, like it smells like raspberry pie filling. I don't get quite as much of the crust vibes, but I get that jammy raspberry like crazy. You get a little bit of the crust, but it's not overpowering. What you get most in this one is that jammy raspberry scent, and I am totally here for it. I absolutely love how this one smells. It does smell kind of like a raspberry pie, just with a little less crust, I would say. So I like this one a lot. I love the raspberry and how it's done in here. So I do want to pick up the body cream at some point once it goes on sale. Since I did not have the body cream for this one, I did find a different base to use with this scent. I ended up using this EOS scent from last year. This was actually from last year's holiday collection, and this one is called Whipped Shea and Sugar. I love this one. It smells so good, and it actually went really, really well with the raspberry pie bar scent. The notes on this one are brown sugar, blush peony, and creme brulee. Honestly, it just gives me these really sweet, sugary vibes. I don't get any of those notes that prominently. It's just like a very sweet, kind of sugary scent, so it went perfectly with the raspberry scent. I would have to say this raspberry scent is very long lasting as well. I was actually surprised because, like I was saying earlier in this video, a lot of berry scents and like fruity scents seem to fade pretty quickly, but this one right here, this actually lasted like all day long. I could still smell this pretty much all the way to the evening, and I didn't even use the matching body cream. So I'd have to say that's pretty good for a berry scent, so definitely recommend. All right, guys, now we are on Thursday. We are almost through the week, and I'm going to share my Halloween scent with you at the end. On Thursday, I did pull out another new Milk Bar scent. I pulled out this one right here, which is Cinnamon Sugar Pretzel Cookie. So this one pretty much gives me like cinnamon sugar vibes. It's very, very sugary. It gives me like mall vibes as well. Like when you walk into the food court of the mall and they have like the pretzel place, they also have, you know, like a Cinnabon place. That kind of is what it's giving. It's giving like a mixture of a pretzel place with like a Cinnabon place. It smells really sugary and it's very like fall-like and bakery-like. As far as the packaging on this one, it has these like little cookie crumbles and candy and pretzels on the clear bottle. And then it has this red and white straw through the middle. In my opinion, this one looks the most Christmassy out of all the scents because it has the red and the green going on with it. The notes on this one are toasted pretzel, cinnamon dusting, and sugared vanilla. So pretty much for this one, it pretty much gives straight like cinnamon sugar vibes in my opinion. I do get a little bit of breadiness from the pretzel, I guess, or the cookie, but it's very, very sweet. It's very, very sugary, and it kind of gives me those like mall vibes, like I said, like a cross between a Cinnabon and like a pretzel place in a way. So I think it's good, but yeah, I definitely get more of the cinnamon sugar over any of the other notes. In my opinion, it actually smells a lot like the scent that came out from Pink this year, and this one is called Brown Sugar. I never ended up picking up the body mist to this one. I just ended up keeping the lotion, but this smells almost just like this fragrance mist to me. It's slightly different, of course, but it kind of gives me those same vibes. Like this is giving cinnamon sugar as well. I know this one is called Brown Sugar. I love the packaging on this one too, but it actually gives more like of a cinnamon sugar vibe. It's definitely giving like fall and Christmas with all the cinnamon sugar. It's like a fall bakery. So if you like really sweet, cinnamon sugary kind of scents, definitely recommend to try this one out. Also recommend this lotion if it's still around because this smells really good too. And this paired together actually smells amazing. So if you guys have both of these products in your collection, I would definitely recommend to try them out together. I feel like the longevity on this one was really good too. So for these Gourmand scents, they're actually very projecting and have a great amount of longevity. I was definitely still smelling this one into the evening and it was actually pretty strong. All right, guys, so that was it for the week, but now I'm going to share my Halloween scent with you guys. You guys probably know what it's going to be already if you've been watching my channel because I've told you guys this is my favorite holiday scent multiple times. So I had to use this one today, and this one is Vampire Blood. My packaging is a little bit different from this year's packaging. It has like a rose on it. I think it's super cute. I love the packaging that I have. I also have liked a lot of the packaging that has come out in the past too, though. The body cream pretty much has the same packaging as well. I think it looks really cool with the bloody rose. This is like a really syrupy, kind of punchy kind of fragrance. It's berry forward. The fragrance notes on this one are red berries, night blooming jasmine, and petrifying plum. The little saying on this one is the night is frightful and the moon shines bright. Celebrate the spooky season with this hauntingly fruity delight. It is very fruity and it is very berry forward. So it kind of almost reminds me of like a Kool-Aid or a candy in a way. But it does have a touch of the floral in there as well. So it kind of turns it a little bit differently, but it still is a pretty sweet and sugary kind of scent. I also used a couple sprays of another Halloween scent on top, kind of just to finish off that combo. So then I went in with Ghoul Friend right here. I just have the mini. I think the packaging on this one is super cute. The fragrance notes are not on the back of this one, but it's kind of like a berry scent as well. Like there's strawberries in here. I think there's like possibly a citrus in here as well. So it's kind of the same kind of like bright kind of berry scent in a way, but this one is very strong. Like in the past, I had issues with this one possibly giving me a headache. So that's why I only got the small version this year. And I just kind of like topped off my scent with this. I didn't want to go in and use a lot of this scent because I didn't want to trigger any kind of headache or anything. But I kind of just use this as like a topper. So that is what I am wearing for Halloween. And I would love if you go ahead and drop your scent of the day for Halloween down in the comments as well. I would love to know what you are wearing. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And if you do enjoy content like this, I would love for you to take a moment and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I do new videos every single week and I would love to have you as a subscriber. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful day and I will see you in the next video.